Good morning from Burundi Diaries. It's another morning, another trip, and this time this will be the longest single trip that we are making while in Burundi. We will have to spend 2 nights on the way, and again we are traveling quite familiar roads. Again we go to southeastern or eastern and southeastern side of the Burundi, and we are going to travel along the Tanzanian border. So I think the furthest place we are going to see is Chankusa. And then there are several smaller places we are coming back from the Tanzania border side. So let's see what we will experience and see this time. Now we are in the place called Rubagata. It took about 5 hours to drive from Bujumbura. We left a little bit past 7 o'clock, and now we arrived here just past noon, 12 o'clock. Nothing too exciting happening on the road. We were happy we made it safely, especially after Kiteka. Not much traffic, except lots of people. You can always tell a few kilometers before the village when the village is going to be, because you see lots of people carrying heavy loads on their heads or going with the bicycle or motorcycle with the heavy loads. That Ruigi road, in one of the previous episodes we talked about that very nice well paved road. You can travel quite fast there, except where there are villages you have to go very slow because there's hundreds or thousands of people. But after Ruigi the same beautiful road continued. Then we turned again to go past the mountain range, and wow, that was a beautiful, one of the most beautiful roads again that we have traveled in Burundi. You can see very far huge mountains. And we also saw pineapple farms there. And talking about pineapple farms, here you can see one. Look at this, how cute small pineapples are coming. There are more, some even a little bit bigger ones. You see here. Wow, those must be beautiful. Yeah, loads of pineapple. And like usually in Burundi, you see multi-crops, and here is cassava. Actually, first time that we see cassava. Are they berries or fruits? I don't know how they're called. I don't know even if they are edible. But yeah, beautiful. So I guess this climate here, it's quite dry, lots of dust now, no rainy season. So I guess that's good for pineapples. Yeah, that dirt road, I don't know, maybe 25, 30 kilometers. We arrived to Rubagata. I don't think, maybe we saw one car, one small bus when we were driving this. And quite good condition, gravel road, sometimes a little bit narrower, sometimes wider, but relatively good condition. Our construction site is here. Now it's about 5:30 in the afternoon, so we have spent here 5.5 hours doing some training and helping the construction group. But now the sun is soon setting, so we will continue driving. I guess we have to go a little bit back this road. There is a village, kind of, so we try to find somewhere to stay overnight, and tomorrow we continue our trip. We are now in the town called Gisuro. This is a little bit bigger town, and there are a few hotels. We found one. It's okay, they don't have a restaurant, but here close by we asked what is the best restaurant in town, so we were shown this place, and now Boston and Romain are making an order. They say that they have goat meat, so that's what we're gonna have, and probably some French fries. No, we just heard that the goat meat was finished after all, so now Faustin and then the restaurant keeper, they went to look for a meat, if they can find some meat, and then cook it for us. Tällainen on meidän huone, ja täällä on kylppäri. Siellä jo aurinko on noussut ja kohta lähdetään jatkaa matkaa. We are now in the place called Rubaho, and we are doing some work, or we're trying to do some work here, because this is the most children we've ever seen or experienced in any of the sites that we have visited. Unbelievable. Okay, there's a school next to property, but we still hear kids singing in the school, so maybe not all kids are escaping from the classroom. But this is something really interesting.
Non si mangia? Vedere con gambi. Ciumi na tatu. Ne meta moja na sentimite. Te latini. Te latini hapa. Ongereni sana, unajua vizuri. Labda utakuwa na engineer, na civil engineer. Civil engineering. Yes.
In the previous place, Gisuro, there was no place we could eat breakfast. And then we thought we come here, Rubaho, which is a bigger city, but also here we couldn't find any coffee. Locals said that there's no any place we could get coffee. And anyway, we did some work, so it's almost lunchtime. So we asked that what is the very good restaurant in this city, and they showed that this one here. So while our food is here cooking, we can see inside. Our group is waiting food, and we are having this game at the same time. I have to, for the record, to say that me and Faustin, we already played once, and well, somebody won. Sun is again setting. It's around 5 o'clock. Now we are in the place called Bukembe. Today has been a long day, long, dry and dusty day. We started from Rubaho, had lunch there, and then on the way here we stopped in Nkanka and also took elevations there. This is again very hilly region or place. Requires more time to take elevations when planning the new buildings. There's an old building that will be demolished and a new building, and lots of retaining walls need to be built on this plot as well. So we cannot reach Bujumbura today, so we, after finishing here very soon hopefully, we will travel another 30 minutes to a city called Rutana. Also try to find a place to stay overnight there, and tomorrow one more place to visit and then back home. This was our room for last night. It's a little bit dark, there's no electricity. This kind of room. Also water is in the bucket, but that was okay. And now it's time to start a new day. We have one or two places to visit depending on time, how long it takes on the road. And it's a beautiful morning, sunny and warm. So let's start today. We are now in a place called Buraza. Beautiful road again, as you saw, and very good condition road also. Well, it's a dry season, so the roads are a little bit better condition, and it was quite fast to come here. And this is quite big village or city, almost in the middle of the mountains. And from here, almost done the measuring the new property, we continue this road and then we go one more place today and then we head back home. But again, dusty roads.
Golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love, moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
Now this is the last plot we are visiting on this trip. This is called Butaganzwa. But it's very difficult sometimes to find these places on map. We have GPS coordinates, but now we heard that the road that is the straightest or shortest road, the bridge has collapsed on the river. So then we drove some very small roads. We couldn't even see them on Google Maps, but with the help of the locals we were able to find this. Didn't make too big detour, maybe 20 minutes or so, but from the asphalt road to here it's about maybe 18 kilometers, but it's around 1.5 hours, 1 hour 40 minutes. This road was quite rough and very dusty, like all the roads, all the dirt roads on this trip. Very soon this will be finished work here, and then we will head back to home, Bujumbura. I think it from here, let's see if we can take another road, the closest to the tarmac road, but maybe 4 to 5 hours. Now it's afternoon, still light, few hours, but we don't have too much time to spend here before we have to head back home.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love, moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire. Never the same. Whenever you're calling my name, I'm taking my sweet time. Hey, whatever the plan, I know I'm holding the best of me out of my hand. I know you always understand. Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Never the same. Whenever you're calling my name, I'm taking my sweet time. Hey, whatever the plan, I know I'm holding the best of me out of my hand. I know you always understand. Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love, moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire. Oh, oh, oh.
That's it. Trip is over. We are safely home. Exactly 630 kilometers in 3 days. Actually, 630 kilometers is not much at all, but here we're doing some work in between and the roads are quite slow to travel. But anyway, we are very happy that we are safely back home. Now we really need, it's 9 o'clock in the evening, cold shower and then to sleep. Thank you for watching. See you next time.